The wait is finally over. Welcome to the first annual Hood Milk Cup Series, Daytona 500. This is going to be an exciting race, fellas, as these drivers get prepared for an excellent race around this track. It's been a long time since these drivers went on in the duels, but today we will find out which are drivers to watch for. Chase Elliott, and he had the fastest car. He starts on the pole. New rookie first Russian driver Notch Wazinski, ready to take on a great race in the Minecraft car. Carter Element in the 67 Donuts car, also a new rookie. Jimmy Jameson driving that Etika Tribute paint scheme in the 55. Let's see if he will make good today. As Clark in the Valvoline 8 car for Childress Racing, he'll make sure he's good today. And due to an illegal engine, Kyle Busch will start in last. Now as cars get ready to race here, we'll take a look at your starting lineups.
The starting lineups for your Daytona 500. In row number 1, you will find Chase Elliott in the Mountain Dew cameo car on the pole with William Byron, and then you have Brad Keselowski and Carter Alderman in the 67 Dunkin' Donuts car. Row 3, you have Daniel Suarez next to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 4, you find rookie has Clark on his outside is Brian Blaney. Row number 5, Alex Bowman and Joey Logano. Row number 6, Ricky Bobby and Brian Newman. Number 7, Matt DiBenedetto and Clint Boya. Row number 8, Paul Menard and Eric Almirola. Row number 9, another rookie, Ryan Preece with Jimmy Johnson. Row number 10, Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. Row number 11, first Russian driver Notch Wazinski with Austin Dillon. And then in the other row, you find first Irish driver Jimmy Jameson with Bubba Wallace. And in another row, you find Eric Jones and Kevin Harvick. The Busch brothers row, Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch. Kyle had to go last for an illegal engine. And rounding up in last is Michael McDowell in the 34. And with all the way to green flags on, we're racing at Daytona. Chase Elliott is making a great run. He will lead lap 1. Look at Clint Boyer moving on to the front. Maybe. And here comes Brad Keselowski with Chase Elliott. Look at William Byron using that high side, but it will not help. Lap 2 begins. William Byron on board with him right now, trying to use that outside. Oh no! Kevin Harvick slams into Kurt Busch. They wreck. They slide. Kurt Busch still. Oh, caution comes out. Let's take a slow motion replay of that crash, ladies and gentlemen. You can see some things wrong with the 4 of Kevin Harvick. And he tried to make it. Kurt Busch tried to dodge him. He ends up getting wrecked himself. They spin out on the back stretch. Eric Almirola made it through from the front. Harvick hits the wall. Busch slides. Too much momentum with the 4. Hits the wall very hard. And the car still spins out and ends up stopping at the wall. Harvick still there. His car spins out as well. Kurt Busch is done for the day due to his car being majorly damaged, heavy damage. He was doing good today, but unfortunately his day had to be over due to his wreck. Kevin Harvick's team making great repairs. Good for them to make it back on and hopefully get that Ford machine into victory lane for that J. Earl Trophy to be Daytona 500 champions. And ladies and gentlemen, with that out of the way, the green flag will be out on lap 5 of 12 for today's race. Chase Elliott still on the pole, still in first, with William Byron still battling for the lead. But let's see what happens here, folks, as we get the green flag. Chase Elliott, William Byron takes the lead and will lead away from Chase Elliott. With a nice flyby down the back stretch, we are on board now with William Byron. A little bit of onboard time with Clint Boyer. Well, William Byron leads. Lap 5 is starting. We'll be back.
Hey, I know everybody's in a panic now. We should be in a panic. This is an unstoppable train, you idiot. Everybody back up. I'm gonna barge into the door.
Okay. Oh, I'm on the train. Alright, everything's good. You gotta find a way to find a switch. Does it work?
What's the points? Now if we can just get up on the train somehow. Oh. Oh no. We're getting this close to the curve. Everybody, hang on! Hang on? What are you talking about? No!
We are back here today. As you see, major changes. Has Carr gotten to third? There we go. Goes with a nice flyby. Chase Elliott and William Byron still fighting for the lead. Clinton Boyer gets back into third away from Clark. Clark's still trying to make that. No, Suarez will make his lead first. There they go, trying to get on the 8th lap. William Byron will lead that 8th lap as Clinton Boyer and Daniel Suarez still trying to get up front. Hopefully they will make it now. And oh no, we got a wreck with Jimmy Johnson. Oh, Notch Wazinski flips. He flips out on the outside wall. Oh, Ryan Newman and Denny Hamlin. Caution. They're still going. Oh, they stopped. Now, we're going to take a look frame by frame of the replay of that crash. You see Newman made some contact with Johnson. Johnson spun uncontrollably. Wazinski flips multiple times. Barrel rolls, stops on the asphalt, hits on the wall. Johnson is still spinning. Newman and Hamlin had nowhere to go. Wazinski gets hit by the two of them, as you can see. Wazinski's still on the cars, separate from Hamlin in one bit, and then back to Hamlin on the other bit because they're going so fast. Newman's had a piece of it, and then Wazinski gets back on those two cars. They don't feel like stopping until now. They stop just in time. Whoa, that was a bad crash. So the red flag has been lifted on this horrific crash here today. Let's see how our drivers are looking up today. So, Notch Wazinski is okay. He's out of the car. His car is being taken to the garage safely. Jimmy Johnson's probably going to be on pit road for some repairs. He did take hard damage there. Ryan Newman and Denny Hamlin are immediately going to get repairs too. And another look at Notch Wazinski getting out of his car. Let's hear his radio from the accident. Hey buddy, you okay there? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, everybody. Hard hit, I'm okay. What happened there? Kind of wrecked with the 48, and when Danny went on top with the 48 and 31. Oh yeah, that is a hard hit. But we are fine here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take it to the garage so we can fix it. We're done anyway, guys. So great race. Man, what a tough and scary accident. But anyways, the red flag has been lifted, and let's check out our MTA lucky passengers. Look at Martin Truex Jr. He got into the lead while making a great pit stop while everyone else in the lead was in pit road over that red flag. Look at Kyle Larson, too. He makes it out of pit road from being in last and having his car come back up in the middle of the race. Now he's in the lead. And so look at our underdogs. We got Carter Adelman and Ryan Preece. They get into the front of the top four. And we got a veteran, Ricky Bobby and Matt DiBurrito in the top 5. But enough of that. Green flag's in the air with 3 laps to go now. Kyle Larson and Truex Jr. battling for the lead. Who's going to win this on board? Ryan Preece and Ricky Bobby makes that great move behind Adelman. Here they go with 2 laps to go now. Off on the turns. Kyle Larson having a huge advantage. Oh, middle contact, and there they go on the lead on turn 3. Ricky Bobby and Ryan Preece go. 1 lap to go. Kyle Larson with the advantage. Will Truex Jr. have a mark on him? Here he goes on turn 3. Oh, what we got towards? Oh no! Oh, they crash! Oh, sliding to the row. No one's gonna help him now. Here they come. Kyle Larson's gonna win the Daytona 500. Larson, an underdog, wins the Daytona 500. Wow, he led such a good race. Here's the last lap crash. Looks like Keselowski dumped Byron. Well, it looks like, I think Suarez made a little contact with Byron. We're on board with Suarez now. I think that was the cause. And out of turn 4,
coming to the checkered flag. Truex had it and he didn't, and makes Kyle Larson win the 500. Still, congratulations to Kyle Larson winning the Daytona 500, the underdog here. Never won a Daytona 500 in his life, but he now won. Thanks for watching, everyone. The standings will be in the next video. This is the Hood Milk Cup Series, signing off. See ya!